Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss three lessons. The first one, weather, climate, and adaptation of animals of climates. First one, weather. Today condition of the atmosphere at a place with respect to temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed, etc. is called weather. At that place, the temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed are called the elements of weather. The weather at a place change every day. Sometimes it is more warm, more humid, more cloudy or more rainy. Sometimes it is less warm, less humid, less cloudy or less windy. Sunny, windy, cloudy, rainy. Climate and adaptation of animals. Animals living in very cold climate and very hot climate should have special future to protect them from heat and cold. The polar region are very cold for most part of the year, and the temperature are as low as 37 degrees Celsius for 6 months. The sun does not rise, and for 6 months the sun does not set. Some of animals are found in the polar bear, penguin, musk oxen, renders, fox, seal, whales, Siberian crane, etc. Now we are going to discuss water, a precious resource. Introduction. Water, the precious resource of the earth, is useful to all living organisms for maintaining all life process. Water is important to all living organisms for maintaining all metabolic activities and daily activities. Water is important to animals because water is needed for regulation of body temperature, growth, digestion, reproduction, metabolism, excretion. Water is also important because it is an universal solvent. Water provides habitat for various animals in the form of ponds, rivers, sea, etc. Now we are going to discuss about wastewater story. Water pollution. When the water present on the earth, in the ocean, sea, river, lakes, pond and under the ground gets contaminated, it is termed as a water pollution. The contamination of water results in the change in physical, biological and chemical properties, and hence make it unsafe for drinking or usage of other purpose. The substances that cause water pollution are called water pollutants. The pollution of water can lead to serious effects such as disease and effect on the ecosystem of a region and loss of aquatic life. Weather, climate and adaptation of animals. The weather of a place can be defined as the measure of its daily atmospheric condition such as humidity, temperature, lighting events, rainfall, storm, snow and so on. Different elements of weather are rainfall, temperature, humidity, snowfall, storms, winds, etc. See the sun, cloudy, partially cloudy, hot, warm, cold, wind, breeze, or rainy. A weather report generally contains the information about the weather of the day. The government has a special department called the meteorological department that predict the weather of a place and prepare the weather report. The weather report is generally published in newspapers, radio, and television. The weather forecast is important for people because many of our day to day activities are based on weather condition. For example, we can check the possibility of rainfall on a particular day and carry an umbrella with us accordingly. The weather of a place is never constant. It can alter every day or every hours. For instance, the weather might be sunny in the morning in an area but really in the evening. The weather report of a place always include the minimum and maximum temperature to the day, which are measured using a minimum maximum thermometer. The minimum temperature can be experienced in the morning time, while the maximum temperature is expressed in the afternoon. To measure the rainfall of a place, an instrument called the rain gauge is used. The rain gauge collects the rainwater of origin and has measuring scale which determine the quantity of rainfall of that place. See the rainfall measuring instruments, rain gauge. How do change in weather occur? Any change in the weather of a place on the earth is because of the sun, which radiates large amount of heat and light energy on the earth. The formation of winds, the phenomena of rainfall, and the change in season all occur because of the sun. Why days are shorter in the winter season? We know that the earth spin of an axis around the sun. Hence, the amount of sunlight a place receives varies throughout the year as its position with respect to the sun changes because of the rotation of the earth. These also lead to change in the season of a place. In the summer season, the position of the place is closer to the sun and hence it receives sunlight for longer hour, while in the winter season, the position of a place is further to sun and hence receives sunlight for short hours. See the picture sun, spring in the northern hemisphere, autumn in the southern hemisphere, winter in the northern hemisphere, summer in the southern hemisphere, autumn in the northern hemisphere, spring in the southern hemisphere, summer in the northern hemisphere, winter in the southern hemisphere. Changes in the season. Climate. The climate of a place can be defined as the prevailing weather condition of the place for a long period of time. For example, 25 years. For example, the temperature of Rajasthan is generally high throughout the year and it does not receive much rainfall. So we can say that Rajasthan is a hot and dry place. See the equator region, the following is the tropical region, dry region, temperate region, continental and polar region. Climate and adaptation. The climate of a place can affect the living organism of the area. The animals living in a particular region adapt themselves so that they can survive the weather condition of that place. The future and habits of the animal start to change as per the climate of the place. See the polar region: Alaska, Canada, Greenland, Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland. The polar region on the earth. The area of the earth that surrounds the North Pole and the South Pole is called the polar region. The climate of the polar region is extremely cold throughout the year and receive heavy snow. The sun does not rise for 6 months of the year in the polar region, and then it stays up for the next 6 months. The temperature in the polar region can be as low as minus 37 degrees Celsius. Most common animals found in the region are polar bears and pigeon. Other animals that can be found in the polar areas are fishes, birds, oxen, musk, reindeers, fox, whales, and seals. They have adapted themselves so that they can survive easily in this place. See, leopard, seal, pigeon, penguin, Arctic wolf, walrus, Arctic fox, polar bear, animals for polar region. The polar bear, the white fur of the polar bear makes it easier to them to hide in the snow and therefore save them from predators. In the same way, it makes it easier for them to catch their prey. The polar bears have 2 layers of thick fur on them so that they can survive extremely cold conditions. The polar bears move slowly and rest a lot so that they do not get overheated because of their thick fur. The polar bears often swim on warm days to keep themselves cool. The paws of the polar bear are large and wide so that it can swim as well as walk easily in the snow. The polar bear can swim underwater as well as because it can keep its nostrils closed for a long time. The strong sense of smell of polar bears makes it possible to locate in prey during such harsh weather. See, it predator and prey is unable to see it. The white fur is not easily visible in the snow white background. It has very strong sense of smell. It helps the bear to locate and catch its prey. It has long, curved and sharp claws. This helps to walk on ice. It has a layer of fat under its skin. The fat insulated its body from cold and keep it warm. It has 2 thick layers of fur. These keep it warm in the cold weather. Adaptation of polar bears. The penguins. The penguins are also white in color so that they can hidden in the snow. They have thick skin with a large fat content in their body so that they can survive the cold weather easily. The penguin generally live in a crowd or nest closely so that they can stay warm. The penguin have webbed feet which allow them to swim. See, the penguin water movements, streamlined body, waterproof feather. Streamlined body help to reduce the resistance. Wet feather to swim faster in the weather. Breathe have a special blood and muscles tissues, increasing the move oxygen for during and under water dew. Diet, krill, squids, fish. Protection, move in group, guard around the eggs, swim zigzag through the water. Warmth, a layer of overlapping feather coated with oil make pockets of air underneath their feather which hold the heat. Movement, heavy solid bones, a pair of wings. Heavy solid bone move easily. The pair of wing properly forward in the water. Migrated birds in the polar region. The birds, in order to protect themselves from cold weather of the winter in the polar region, often migrate from these areas to warm place. They then turn back after winter season. For example, the Siberian crane migrate to India in Rajasthan, Haryana and some northeast region during the winter season in Siberia. These birds that migrate to different places during a change in weather are often called migratory birds. They can travel used instance of 15,000 kilometers to protect themselves from the extremely cold environments. Such birds migrate to the same place every year. The migrated birds fly very high so that the heat generated by the flight wing can be disposed of in the cold condition. The migratory birds have a sense of direction so that they can travel to the same place every time. The migratory birds also use landmark or follow the direction of the sun and stars to migrate. Some birds also use magnetic field of the earth and find direction. Apart from birds, fishes, insects and mammals also migrate. See the Siberian crane. Tropical rainforest. See the Central America, Siberian, South America, North America, Middle East, Central South Africa, South Asia, Southeast Asia, and some places. The tropical region on earth. The tropical region on the earth are the region which are close to the equator and hence receive more amount of sunlight during the year. Because of this, these areas have a hot climate. The temperature in tropical region can be as high as 40 degrees Celsius and can drop until 15 degrees Celsius only. The length of the day and night are almost equal in this region. However, there is a lot of rainfall and so the tropical rainforests are found in this region. The tropical rainforests are home to a wide variety of vegetation and animals. Due to large habitation, the animal often compete for food in this region. Many animals have adapted themselves so that they can live on the trees and find their food easily. The skin color of this animal is generally similar to that of the surrounding so that they can catch their prey easily and protect themselves from the predators. Also, many of these animals have a good eyesight and better sense of hearing. Different animals found in the tropical rainforest and their features. The red-eyed frog, it has sticky feet so that it can climb up on the tree easily. See the red-eyed frog. And the monkeys, they have a long tails so that they can climb the tree easily. Even their hands and feet have a structure that help them in the holding the branches of the tree easily. Monkey in tropical rainforest. The duckon birds adapt themselves so that they can find food easily. To duckon birds as a large and long beak with which it can reach the food that is found on the weaker branches as well. Lion and tiger, they have a thick skin, sharpy eyesight and sensitive hearing. Tiger in tropical rainforest. The lion-tailed macaques breed api. The breed api living generally on the tree is the tropical forest because it can find the food easily on them, such as insects, seeds, fruits, leaves, flowers, and stem. The beard ape also has a silver white mane that start from its head to its cheek. See the lion-tailed macaque breed api. Elephant. The elephant found in the tropical rainforest also have adapted themselves. According to the climate, in huge trunk gives the nice sense of smell and helps in picking the food easily. The elephant also eat the bark of the tree. The trunk of large teeth of elephant allow it to clear the bark of this tree. The largest ears of elephant allow it to hear sensitivity sound that make it easier for it to protect itself from the predator. The ears also protect the elephant from the hot and humid climate of the rainforest. See the picture of the elephant. Water, a precious resources class. Introduction. Water is a colorless liquid which constitutes the major part of the earth for survival. 71% of the earth consists of water. Hence, earth is also called as a blue planet. Origin of water. The origin of water is found out of B from a type of meteorite, the major source of water for human use lakes, river, ponds, etc. The chemical composition of water in earth is same as that to some meteorites. Water availability. Fresh water and salt water. Fresh water is the pure and naturally occurring water on earth, surface in river, lakes and underground groundwater. Salt water is also called as a saline water which contains of some amount of dissolved salt in it. Salt water is present in the ocean, sea. Statistics of availability of water. 71% of earth consists of water. Out of this 71%, 97% water is in the ocean and seas. Remaining 3% is fresh water in form of lake, rivers. Out of this 3% of fresh water, 30% in groundwater, 16 are in the form of glaciers, ice bears. Out of the remaining 1% of water, only 0.006% used by the people for their uses. Water cycle. Physical property of water. Water is a colorless, waterless liquid. Water can change in physical state, example liquid to solid state and vice versa. Liquid to gaseous state and vice versa. Water cycle. The water cycle is the overall process in which water circulate and it maintained for years to as. The various processes involved in the water cycle are evaporation, condensation, precipitation, transpiration. Evaporation or transpiration. Evaporation is the process in which liquid phase is changed to the gaseous phase. Transpiration is the process by which water evaporates from the surface of leaf through thin pores called stomata. Condensation. This process of changing the physical state from gaseous to liquid phase is called as a condensation. Precipitation. Precipitation occurs as a result of this condensation of water vapor in the atmosphere, causing water droplets to become heavy and fall down in the form of rain, snow, hail, etc. Groundwater. Groundwater is the water present underground or beneath the earth's surface in soil space or rock formation. Water table. The water table is the upper surface of the ground filled with water. Infiltration. The process of seeping of water from the surface of soil into the ground is called infiltration. Aquifer. The place in which groundwater is stored between the layer of rock below the water table. Effects of water scarcity on plants. Plants need water to grow by absorbing nutrients from the soil. If they do not get enough water, it affects their health and growth, eventually killing the plants. Water management. Water management is the effective planning, distribution and use of water resource. Some type of water management are as follows. Rainwater harvesting or water harvesting. The process of collecting rainwater which reaches the groundwater is called as rainwater harvesting or water harvesting. Drip irrigation. Drip irrigation is the process of watering the crops directly to the roots of the plants using narrow pipes. Bowers, a traditional way of rainwater storage and recharge. Introduction to water, a precious resource. How much water is available on earth? Fresh water 3%, saline ocean 97%, other 0.9%, groundwater 30.1%, ice caps and glaciers 68.7%, surface water 0.3%, river 2%, swamp 11%, lakes 87%. Distribution of water on earth. 71% of earth is covered with water. However, all of the cannot be consumed by living organism. The figure given above representation that 97% of earth water is saline, that is present in the ocean, and 3% of earth water is fresh and it is present in the ice caps, glaciers, and underground. This fresh water can be obtained from underground, river and lakes. Even then, just 1% of our fresh water is easily accessible with much or a trapping in the glaciers and snowfield. See the different type of waters: a solid state, a liquid state, gaseous state. The water cycle, the evaporation, condensation, precipitation, followed by collection. The water cycle is natural process that continuously happens on earth. The water cycle maintains the amount of water on earth. It can be divided into four phases. Evaporation. It is a process when the water from the earth's surface get converted into water vapor due to the heat of the sun. The water vapor that gets into the air. Condensation. The water vapor rise up in the atmosphere and get accumulated above, condense and form water droplets. These droplets collect together and form clouds. Precipitation. When the volume of droplet increasing in the atmosphere, it falls on the earth as rainfall, also called as precipitation. Sometimes it also occurs as snowfall in some areas. Collection of water. As the water fall back on the earth, it travel along the surface and get accumulated at different places like lakes, river, sea, oceans, and under the ground. That how the amount of water is regulated on the earth. The groundwater, the land surface or surface water, the unsaturated zone, the water table, saturated zone, groundwater, um, fractured rock, groundwater fills the space between the soil particle and the fractured rock between the earth surface, the gravel. The water that fall on the earth surface slip inside earth and get accumulated in the crack and the gaps of the rock present inside the earth. The water table is called the upper limit of the layer of water present beneath the earth. The water table can vary from one place to another. The water that is present beneath the water table of a place is called groundwater. This water gets accumulated inside the earth because of different sources. A rainwater that fall on the earth slips inside the ground. Water in the rivers, lakes and ponds often slip into the earth and get accumulated as groundwater. Infiltration. The process by which water accumulates into the ground by traveling through the soil pores is called infiltration. The precipitation and soil, the infiltration of water table and go to rock, that's called as infiltration. Aquifer, the underground layer of the rock that containing water present between the cracks and the empty space is called as a aquifer. See the hand pump. The rainwater is reaching water table and stream or lake, aquifer and groundwaters. How underground water can be obtained? Groundwater is generally obtained by digging wells using hand pumps and electrical pumps. Use of groundwater. Groundwater is a fresh water and therefore can be used for various purposes such as consumption of drinking water, domestic course, irrigation of crops, water service in public building and office, firefighting, industrial purpose, water table depletion. See, height of the water table, the every month is changing, the fall and winter reaches, long-term deposition, summer, dry season, falling of the water table is below. How water table get affected in the different season? The water table of the place may be decrease if we keep on talking out more water than what is getting replenished due to the rainfall. There are several factors that can cause water table depletion. Increasing population. As the population of a region increases, the demand of fresh water also rise sharply. This means more water is being required. Also, increasing population demand more space, which lead to construction of more houses, shops, industries, buildings, and roads. The number of places like parks, grounds, or forests decreases. All this reduces the possibility of rainwater getting into the soil particles because the concrete floors and roads do not allow seepage of water. This means that an increased demand and uses of groundwater as compared to the replenishment of water tables. The result in depletion of water table of the region. Increasing industries. Every industries require water in this production process. As the number of industries increase, more water is drawn from the ground. All of this result in the depletion of the water table. Agriculture activities. In case of no or low rainfall, farmers use groundwater to irrigate their land for agriculture. This depletes the water table over the years. Deforestation. We know that the plants or trees keep the soil bounded together and allow absorption of water in the soil. Uprooting them expose the first layer of the soil which can get washed away easily. This affects the water table of the region. Low rainfall. In place where there is low or scanty rainfall, the underground water table is generally low. Distribution of water. The distribution of water across the earth is not even due to different factors such as rainfall and climate condition. Some places have a high amount of water while others face scarcity of water. For example, in India, places like Rajasthan get very low rainfall and hence very less water. On the other hand, places like Meghalaya receive the high rainfall and have a high amount of water. Hence, there can be a time when one part of India faces flood while others suffering from the drought-like condition. See the picture for above the rainfall in India. Water management. No matter whether a place of receive high rainfall or low rainfall, water management is necessary to ensure everyone get access to an adequate amount of water. Generally, the civic authorities of a region are responsible for the adequate supply of water in that area. They generally use well-structured pipeline system to deliver water to every house and building of the locality. Not only this is also responsible for the civic authority to prevent wastage of water and check if the supply system is adequate or not. Along with this authority, every individual is also responsible for saving water and preventing it from getting waste. Hence, we should always keep a check on how we use water in our daily lives. Water harvesting or rainwater harvesting, the picture is there. The rain water is collected and the pipe getting for garden soil and using for the pumping for borewell. The water is go to the soil, reach easily. Water harvesting, rainfall harvesting, the rainwater that fall on the earth is generally allowed to flow away. However, it can be saved and used to replenish the groundwater levels of earth. This process of preventing rainwater from flowing away and storing it for different purpose such as replenishing groundwater levels, household hose or industrial purpose is called rainwater harvesting. Breweries. An ancient practice of storing water involved construction of breweries. In old time, rainwater was collected by breweries. However, with time, their usage declined. Now, due to scanty rainfall, people are again using them to solve the problem of water storage. Drip irrigation. It is an allocation techniques used by farmers of water their field. In this, water is allowed to slow drip into the plants so that their water directly gets into the root of the plants. This minimizes evaporation, save water and allow the nutrients to reach the plants easily. Narrow tubes are used to make water reach the roots of the plants in drip irrigation. See the drip irrigation picture. How can we save water? We can adopt different ways of minimize the wastage of water. Always keep the tap closed while brushing or washing the face to prevent water from flowing away unnecessarily. One should use only when needed. Fix any water taps and are leaking immediately. Instead of taking a shower, use a bucket to take bath. Use water left from washing clothes for mopping in the floor and washing cars instead of running water. Water your plants in the morning or evening time so that the water does not immediately get evaporated. Do not waste food as it takes a lot of water to irrigate the fruits and vegetables. Do not throw away water unnecessarily. Use water in a judicious amount. See, outdoor water conservation trips. Save water on your location. Keep your waste unclean. Don't waste sidewalk or street. Be smart amount of goes down storm drain. Keep storm drain clean. Don't over fertilization. Wash your car on the lawn. Practice recycling. Indoor water conservation. Splash the water duct. Upgrade. Don't rise before washing. Stop the drop. Turn off the water when brushing your teeth. Upgrade. Don't use the toilet as waste baskets. Indoor water conservation tips. How scarcity of water affected the plants? The plants get dried up as they get on water and hence they can die. There is no water to conduct photosynthesis and hence they are not able to produce any food. They will not be able to grow upright because of scarce water. They will no longer be able to get enough nutrients from the soil because of less or water. As a result, there will be no food, no oxygen, and hence no rainfall without the plant. We are discussing about wastewater story. Water pollution. When the water present on the earth, in the ocean, sea, river, lakes, ponds, and under the ground and gets contaminated, it is termed as water pollution. The contamination of water resulted in the change in its physical, biological, and chemical properties, and hence make it unsafe for drinking or use of other purpose. The substances that cause water pollution are called water pollutants. The pollution of water can lead to serious effects such as disease, an effect on the ecosystem of a region, and loss of aquatic life. Major water pollutions. Sewage. A massive amount of wastewater or sewage is dumped into the water bodies such as river and seas which polluted their fresh water and makes it inappropriate for any kind of consumption due to the rise of several bacteria and other microorganisms. It not only affects the aquatic life of the water body but also lead several diseases like cholera, diarrhea, and typhoid. Industrial chemical waste, harmful chemicals such as lead to the lead and mercury are often dumped by industries into the water bodies directly which contaminate their water. Agriculture effluents, fertilizer, pesticide, insecticides, and farm waste are often washed off by the rain to the water bodies and contaminate the water. Oil spills. Oil spill often occur due to the accident and leakage of oil in the sea, which lead to loss of aquatic life. Thermal waste. Thermal industries often split warm water in the water bodies, which decrease its oxygen content. It also leads to a rise in temperature of water, which is not suitable for aquatic animals. Suspended solid. They come from soil erosion, untreated sewage and mining. These suspended pollutant block the sunlight for reaching the aquatic plants and animals. Organism, a disease remarks. Ascaris, nematode worms. Danger to man from the polluted water and dried sludge used as a fertilizer. Bacillus anthracis, anthrax, found in wastewater. Spores are resistant to treatment. Brucella malta fever in man, contagious abortion and sheep, goat, and cattle, transmitted by infected milk by contact by wastewater. Endombacterial amoeba dysentery, spread by contaminated water. Leptospira, leptospirosis, bell disease caused by the sewer rats. Mycobacter tuberculosis isolated from wastewater. Salmonella paratyphoid fever common in wastewater. Salmonella typhi, typhoid fever common in wastewater. Salmonella species food poisoning common in wastewater. Shigella, bacillary dysentery, polluted water. Vibrio cholera, polluted water. Virus, poliomyelitis, hepatitis, wastewater treatment plants. E. coli, diarrhea, polluted water. What is wastewater? The water that has been used and is not fit for usage again is called wastewater. It is a dirty water from the laundry, toilets, sink and drains. Water our lifeline. Clean water put to use, cooking, washing, bathing and drinking purpose. We all need clean water. However, not all can access the same. Hence, it is necessary not only to preserve water but clean and use water before dumping it into the seas or any other water bodies. This is why the United Nations proclaimed a period between 2005 and 2015 as the International Decade for the Action of Water for Life. What do you mean by a cleaning of water? It is a process in which the pollutants from the water are removed before the water reaches a water body or before it is used again. This process is also called sewage treatment. What is sewage? Wastewater from houses, office, industries, hospital and other sources is called sewage. Rainwater that flow into the drains during the heavy rainfall is also sewage because it contains pollutants that it washed off from the roads. Any liquid waste can be called sewage. Sewage water contains impurities mixed into it as well as some suspended pollutants. These impurities present in the sewage are called contaminants as they contaminate the water. Organic impurities, human feces, animal waste, oil, urea, pesticide, herbicide, fruit and vegetable waste. Inorganic impurities, nitrates, phosphorus, metals, nutrients, phosphorus and nitrogen, bacteria such as which causes cholera and typhoid, other microbes such as which causes dysentery. Water freshness up and eventful journey. Sewers, large and small pipe that are installed in building to carry sewage water at sewer. Sewers, a network of transport system consisting of sewers is called sewage. It carries sewage water from the point where it is produced to the point where it is disposed. It contains of manholes that are located at every 50 to 60 meters. The manholes are installed at a point where two or more sewers instruct to or change their directions. Every locality has a system that allow removal of waste from the house and industries. See the picture. The waste is collected from the combined sanitary waste and storm water. It go and collect combined several overfall. The residues is removed and once again used for the water in the agriculture purpose. Wastewater treatment plant. Wastewater include biological, physical and chemical matter and hence involve biological, physical and chemical process of removal of the contaminants. The physical and biological process of treatment of water. Separation of large objects from sewage water. The wastewater is first passed through the Bose screen, which remove big object from the water like plastic bottles, napkin, rags, cans and sticks. Separation of sand and grit. The wastewater is then sent to grit and sand removed tank. The speed of the water is decreased at this step. This allows the sand, grit and pebble to settle down. Removal of solid. Now the water cycles in the tank called a clarifier, which is a slope in the center. This leads to solid like faces to settle at the bottom. This is called sludge. The sludge is then separated from the water with the help of scraper. Substance like oil and greases are removed with the help of skimmer as they float above the water. In this step, clarified water is obtained. The sludge so obtained is passed into the tank where anaerobic bacteria can decompose it to produce biogas. The biogas is then used as a fuel. Suspended sludge removed. The clarified water also need to clean further, hence it is moved to the aerator that pumps air into it. This allowed aerobic bacteria to grow in this water. The aerobic bacteria consume organic waste, soap, food waste and other elements that remain in the clarified waters. This water is allowed to settle for several hours and then use waste material settle down in the tank. This is called activated sludge. The water is removed from the top of the sludge with the help of machine of sand drying beds. The sludge is then dried and can be used as manure. This treated water contains fewer amounts of impurities and suspended matter. This water is safe to dump into the water bodies or under the ground, hence it is then discharged into the sea, a river or underground. Nature further clean it up. Chemical treatment of wastewater. Sometimes harmful chemicals can be present in the water even after treating the physical and biological. The chemicals and therefore removed by using disinfectants such as chlorine and ozone. Often chlorine gas or ozone gas is introduced in this water which purified it chemically. See the water treatment plant, the tank and settle the tank, a digester and aerator tank and clarifier, uh, incineration, agriculture, landfill and receiving of waterfall, chlorine and UVs. Eucalyptus plant and cleaning of waters. Eucalyptus plant can absorb the water at a faster rate and then they release pure water vapor. In this way, they act as a natural water purifier. Hence, it is advised to plant eucalyptus tree along the sewage ponds. Why should adopt better housekeeping practice and become an active citizen? We should try to reduce the waste that produced in our household so that there is not much pressure of it is often difficult to clean tons of waste matters. The sewage water can cause several problems such as harmful disease, unhygienic and unsanitary condition in the locality. Hence, we can be more considered about producing a limited amount of waste and we can accomplish this by adopting better housekeeping practice. Also, we can become an active citizen by making sure that there are no open drains as well in our locality. If we find and we should immediately report the same to the municipality. What better housekeeping practice we can adopt? A good way to minimize the sewage water is to check what is going our drain. If we dispose of our waste properly, we may be able to reduce the sewage. Here are some housekeeping practices that we should adopt. We should throw all the oil and fats in disturb rather than throwing them off the dream. Oil and fats harden and block the drains. Moreover, it is difficult to separate them from the water. We should not throw chemicals in the drains like insecticide, pesticides, or medicine. They can kill the microbes in the water. They help in its purification. We should not throw things in the drain that can be blocked the like tea leaves, food remains, cotton, soft toys. We should always throw them in the dustbin. Return of the tap and brushing the teeth. See the treating water at homes, different types. Sanitation and disease. Sanitation refers to the health condition of peoples related to the disposal of sewage, human excreta and provision of clean drinking water. Poor sanitation and polluted drinking water can lead to many diseases. Hence, a sanitation system aims to provide a clean environment for us so that we can stay away from disease. Improper sanitation can give rise to different diseases that arise from contaminated water such as typhoid, dysentery, hepatitis, polio, cholera and meningitis. The human excreta is a health hazard and can lead to soil and water pollution. It can pollute the surface water and groundwater. Hence, people should never defecate in the open areas. Alternative arrangement for sewage disposal. As an alternative for sewage disposal, on-site sewage is being used nowadays. For example, septic tank, compost pit, toilet and chemical toilets. The on-site sewage treatment use natural producers to treat the dispose of the waste water or sewage. The system is suitable in place where there is no central wastewater collection system. Septic tank. A septic tank is often installed under the ground in house or buildings such as hospital. It allows decomposition of sewage from home through the action of anaerobic bacteria. Chemical toilets. A chemical toilet has a separate compartments that treat human waste with chemicals and decrease their odor. Composting toilets. A composting toilet treats the human waste with a biological process. The aerobic bacteria are present in the storage tank that act upon the waste and turn into compost. Many organizations have also installed on site hygienic waste disposal technology in which the human excreta directly flow into the biogas plant and is then used as an energy resource. Sanitation at public place. There are numerous places in our country which are very busy, such as airport, railway station, and bus depots. Many times, large gatherings such as fair, as festivals, are also organized where a large number of people visit. This result in the generation of large amount of waste, and if the waste is not treated properly, it can lead to several diseases and even an epidemic. Hence, we should all become aware the contribution of maintaining sanitation, not only in our home but also at public place. If we adopt certain practice at public place, we can help in maintaining their sanitation. For instance, we should not throw garbage in public place and always use dustbin. We should not split around in public place.